Those of you who love the Dermatology skincare line or who are curious about it, maybe you've seen it pop up in social media, you'll be interested to see my review of the Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. So let's get right into it. Hi, I'm GloryB and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. Well, I love my dermatology products. I've never really been a fan of tinted sunscreen. And the reason is because you have to use a 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen on your face and neck to get the coverage. So if it says SPF 46 and you use less than a 1/4 teaspoon, you're not going to get a 46 level of protection. I'm more into using non-tinted because I can use a 1/4 teaspoon, let it sink into my skin for a while, and then put my makeup on. But we're going to try it. If I don't like it, I'm going to remove it, the full 1/4 teaspoon. And I have a little teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon with me today to measure it out. And then we'll check it out. Now, this one has the active ingredients are zinc oxide, 12%. So that's pretty high. And glasses, octinoxate, 7.5%. So I usually don't use sunscreens that have an active ingredient that ends in ATE because those are considered chemical, but it's a smaller amount. I usually do zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. This is a lot of zinc. So, if they didn't put the tint in it, it would be really a white cast on the face, but I put foundation on normally over that, right? So it doesn't really bother me when a sunscreen has a whitish cast to it. This one will not, and we'll check it out. Now, because it has zinc oxide and the other ingredient, it's considered full spectrum. So it blocks both UVA and UVB rays, which is important. I started using a full spectrum sunscreen when I was about 35 or 36 years old, and it was a game changer for my skin. Use it every day, summer and winter, no matter what the weather, every morning. That was my last skincare product that I applied. So we're going to start with me with a cleaned off face and start with this next. I have the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46, and I have a teaspoon, a 1/4 teaspoon actually, and I bought a white one so that you can see the product. And I'm going to put some in here. Oh, that's a lot of product. And I just want it, level. I don't want it, I don't want it scooped over, so it's just level in the teaspoon. Okay, now I have to try to get all this out into my hand. I got as much of it in the palm of my hand as I could. So I'm just going to mirror here on the side. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But the thing is, I put sunscreen on my neck normally. Oh. That 1/4 teaspoon is face and neck, but I don't put foundation on my neck. So, and there's still a little bit in here. This is a lot of product. So I told myself if this turns out really badly, and of course I haven't done my under eyes, then I'd wash it off and start over. Okay, there's a little bit left in here. Luckily, I'm testing a nail product now, so my nails are really short. Well, that is a lot of product. So I'm going to let that set, and we'll come back and see if I like it or if I want to wash it off. So the idea is, if a 1/4 teaspoon of tinted sunscreen is just way too much product on your face, then what I would suggest is use a separate non-tinted sunscreen first and put on the 1/4 teaspoon on your face and neck. Let that set. And then when you do your makeup, use this, but not a 1/4 teaspoon, so you don't have a mess on your hands. So I'll come back in a little bit and we'll see what this is looking like. It's been about a half hour since I applied the Universal Tinted Moisturizer, and I'm actually liking it. I mean, a 1/4 teaspoon of it, I thought it would just be like gooped all over my face. Still a little bit shiny. I haven't put on any other makeup yet. But the other thing is, because I expected to really hate it with a 1/4 teaspoon pile on my face, I didn't do my under eye corrector first, which I always do before I put on foundation. So normally I would use either my Pixie corrector, applying it with a brush. I've been trying the e.l.f. Putty color corrector. And because so many of my viewers haven't liked the Pixie, they said it's too thick, I've also used in some videos the DRMTLGY brand. They have an under eye corrector now that's wonderful. It comes in 3 different colors. So I didn't apply that. Now here's the other thing. I have tear troughs, so the skin goes down inside. So that's one of the reasons I use the corrector. But I also have dark under eye circles, and I'm going to have to do another video because I've been doing several about using the castor oil on my body, on my face, and now I'm seeing that using it nightly, just a little bit, I don't pile it on under my eyes. You can see my under eye area isn't nearly as dark as it normally is. So yay for castor oil. I'll have to do another one of this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this on today. I'm kind of pleased, even with the 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and come right back. So here I am back with a full face of makeup. Now, one of the things I did use my Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Under Eye Concealer, and I've shown in a bunch of videos how I apply that and how I make it look nice and smooth, because let's face it, I am 64 years old and I don't do Botox or anything like that. I did it once a long time ago, so it's all worn off. And the other thing was, this sunscreen, this tinted moisturizer, is really shiny, and the shine did not go away before I put my makeup on. So I applied a mattifying powder. This is by Flower Beauty. I have it linked in the description box below. Don't be afraid of powder. A little bit with the big fluffy brush is all you need. Now, normally when I'm using my foundations, I'll just put this powder on the cheeks before I apply powder brush. And on days I film, I put it down the nose because that looks shiny, but my whole face was shiny. So a little bit of this was fantastic. Don't be afraid of powder. So many of my viewers are once they turn 50. Hey, I'm way ahead of you if you're only 50. In YouTube, they tell us channel creators to not post 2 videos on the same day. Just for, how YouTube sends videos out and all that kind of thing. And it can suppress one video instead of the other. But I want you to also watch my review of the DRMTLGY Daydream sunscreen. Also, this is, I'm not going to tell you if I love it or not, but this one I believe is zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. I want you to see that, so I'll have it linked. I want them, both videos are going to go live. Sorry, YouTube. Hopefully they push them out anyway if you love taking care of your skin. So I'm surprised at how much I like this. I thought with a 1/4 teaspoon, I'm going to be washing it off and then starting over, but no, I'm going to stick with it all day. I'm kind of surprised at the coverage because I'm a full coverage foundation kind of person. I still have leftover freckles and whatever from my face, and I get red blotchiness sometimes. So make sure you check out that video. And then the second video I put in the end card might be how I do my under eyes. I'm thinking about that, but check that out and check out the one on my review of this particular sunscreen as well. And I'll see you in the next video.